Enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay is a test that uses people's antibodies to detect a targeted antigen using specific antibody-antigen interaction. ELISA testing detects quantitative and qualitative results. For example, it can detect the amount of a disease, or it can detect if a person is evaluated positive or negative for a disease. How is it connected to the dorm room outbreak? The ELISA test is being used to find out who in the dorm room is testing positive for bacterial meningitis. The steps of the ELISA test. The ELISA testing first starts off with an experimental sample being added to the wells. In the sample, the proteins will bind to the walls of the well. After they have bonded to the walls, detergent will wash out the unbound proteins in blocks. Primary antibodies will be added to the well, which will bind to the specific antigen in the wells. The remaining primary antibodies will be washed away. Then a secondary antibody, which has an enzyme linked to the top of that, is known as a colorimetric tag, will bind to the primary antibody. The remaining will be washed out, and then finally a substrate will be added to the wells, which will bind to the secondary antibodies, causing it to cause a color change. The color change is an indication that the antigen is present in the sample.